Good evening, everybody. Welcome in. Hope you're all well. And we are back for the Newcastle United versus Brighton Hove Albion Matchday 35 match preview and prediction. Yeah, we're back. Pete, welcome in. Hope you're well. Julie, evening. Hope you're well. I'd make step 1 sec anyhow. Yeah, I kind of just added that in right at the end, so it should have been number one. Definitely should have been number one. Oh, there's a Scottish Arsenal fan in the chat there, Rebecca. Welcome. So without further ado, let's get into yet another painful preview. Oh God, I'm not looking forward to this at all. Not looking forward to this. Wacky, welcome in. Hope you're well. William, welcome in. Hope you're well. Raymond, welcome in. Hope you're well. Newcastle United versus Brighton to win for Newcastle. I hope so. Chippers, welcome in. Hope you're well. Oh, everybody's coming in force tonight. Yeah, let's painfully do this one, shall we? Okay, so we are playing Brighton at 3 o'clock, so it's not going to be viewable unless you have the old didgeridoo, wacky, higgery-doo-doo sites, so you can watch the game because it's going to be for the 3 o'clock blackout, so that's going to be fun. Yeah, we're at home, so things could turn bad. Things could turn toxic, depending on how we play, if we decide to want to turn up. Chris Kavanagh has been confirmed as the referee for the game. So, yeah, I suppose he's okay-ish. I mean, as long as it isn't Craig Pawson or Jared Gillett, then I'm fine with that because I absolutely despise those two referees. At St James's Park on Saturday, quick match insight is Newcastle won just 2 of 17 Premier League games against Brighton, both at home before 2024. Youch. Oh, look, there's another Arsenal fan. Oh, we're bringing in the Arsenal bunch, ain't we? There's a Jackie Wacky Doo-Doos. Hey, Mason, welcome in. Hope you're well. Oh, everybody's coming in force. Don't forget, people, like and subscribe to the channel so you know that it gets out there and everybody can view it and subscribe and like and subscribe even more and send it to other people so they can subscribe and, like and subscribe and subscribe even more and all that stuff. Wow, there's loads of comments coming in. Can't see Saudi selling, so Amanda will buy West Ham. I wonder if the Saudi contingent will stay for the. I have a feeling that it will. This meeting's meant to be going on for a good couple of days, today and tomorrow. So I think that they'll stay for the Brighton game, see how it goes. If we lose, then I think it could be curtains as they go off and back to wherever they want to go to. If we win, and to be honest with you, I'm really doubting that, then I don't know. I do think that they're gonna be there for the game. I really do feel that they're going to be in attendance. But yeah, we've won just 2 of 17 Premier League games against Brighton, both at home, both before 2024. 17? Not good. Philip, welcome in. Hope you're well. Right. So, quick. We'll go through as it's main one there. We'll go through the predicted lineup. This is not my lineup. This is how FootMob predicts it, and FootMob's pretty pretty on point with their predictions. So look away now because this could very well be the starting lineup for Saturday. Nick Pope is going to stay in goal, so I'm already hating this lineup. Dan Burn, left back, definitely hating this lineup. Not even going to bother watching now if that's going to happen. Botman Chow as the centre back pairing and Lewis Miley at right back. Again, I would rather have Kieran Trippier there. Miley has done great as a right back, but he is a midfielder by trade. So I would keep him as a midfielder. I don't want to see him be made into a right back, taking him away from that midfield position. Rob, welcome in. Hope you're well. God, I need to keep up with the comments here. Mental how we did the double over Brighton in that 2016-17 season in the Championship. I know. Yeah, it came down to both of us to the final day, and I think Brighton fucked up in that last game, and we took the league. Going to be another tough game again. I know it's going to be really tough, especially with our form. Eddie's curtains away, I reckon. Trying to catch up with everything at the minute. Yeah, not bad. Cool. No way. Dan Burn goes left back again. Bring Lewis Hall back in, definitely. Well, apparently, I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it isn't true. But apparently, there's words saying that Hall is being punished for a disagreement between him and Howe and Tyndall. So he's being punished by being dropped, and also because he wasn't good enough in that first half against Bournemouth. None of the team was good enough because we never turned up against Bournemouth. So as it's predicted, Eddie Howe will go with Dan Burn at left back. That will be the centre. That will be the defensive line. I don't want to see Miley there. I'd rather have Trips there for the rest of the season. It'd be a good send-off, farewell for him. For me, there's nothing left to play for. We can't win. We're not getting into Europe. We need to face the facts. We're not getting into Europe. We are not finishing that in the top 10. I don't see that happening. And if anything, 8 points from safety, 12 points remaining. We could potentially still be in with a chance of being relegated. I know everyone's saying it won't happen. All right, I'm fully agreeing with you on that. I think we're strong enough to stay up. I think we're strong enough to not even be dragged into that. But mathematically, you have to look at it mathematically. Spurs have just won a game. That's going to give them confidence going into the remaining 4 fixtures. If Spurs, Leeds, West Ham, Forest, all pick up wins in their final 4, and we do have to face West Ham in one of those, and Forest actually. If they pick up wins and we still can't find a win, we could end up being that 3rd team down. But I don't see it happening. I do think Spurs will go down. But hey ho, you still have to think that there is that slight chance we could still get relegated. Apparently, the youngsters, Finneran, has been training with the first team, but we all know what that means. Absolutely nothing exactly. Saturday will be the first game I've been to this season due to me having bad anxiety. So I'm looking forward to being back at the game. I hope it goes well for you. Let us know how it goes at the game. Hopefully it's positive and you don't end up leaving pissed off. Do you know if you've heard from Peter if his new laptop charger has arrived? If I'm correct, did Pete not say that his charger's arriving tomorrow? I think he said it was Friday, so it'd be just in time for the Friday show. Ian, welcome in. Hope you're well. If you were in the meeting at Matchday Hall And you had one question. What question would you ask and to who? Hmm. Straight off the bat, off the top of my head, I would ask Yasir and Jamie Reuben, being co-ownership. I would ask what their true ambition is, and if they think that 3 wins this year and the rest of the games being losses is acceptable for them, and where we are in the table after saying that by 2030 we want to be challenging for the Champions League, challenging for the Premier League, challenging for every single trophy available, yet we're sitting closer to relegation than we are the Premier League title. And they think that this is acceptable form. This is acceptable behavior. This is acceptable standards with Eddie Howe still at the helm, and you're still backing him, knowing that. For me personally, I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Everyone can have their say. For me personally, we are regressing. We have had a shocking window. We're playing the likes of Dan Burn at left back. We're playing Pope when he constantly does his bursting out of the area, stupid tackling stuff when I believe he should have been sent off against Arsenal. I would have given him the straight red. Comes back and he does a stupid thing like that. We have a top talent in Nick Voltemada being benched and not being played in his rightful striker position. We have Jacob Murphy, for some reason, got given the armband and lost the ball 22 times in that game. He still can't. He is badly regressed. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything bad about Asula. I know everybody is on his case, but the kid has been scoring goals. He's got 6 goals. He's not done too bad. Yes, his pace does kind of affect his ability because when he gets going, he does tend to fall over his feet. His ball control and his finishing is not the greatest, but I think moving him to a right wing role would suit him a lot better because he does like to cut in. And against Man United, when he scored that brilliant goal, he cut in from the right hand side. Against Bromley, if we remember in the cup, I think he scored 2 goals in that game. Again, he was cutting in from that right hand side. I think we could have a perfect right winger in Asula and not as a central striker. You got the likes of Willock needs to be moved on, I feel. We've got an aging squad. Pope needs to be moved on. Dan Burn, I'm sorry to say, yes, he's a hero, but he needs to be moved on. He's the wrong side of 30. Trips, we all know he's leaving. Kraft, I believe he's also leaving. Fabian Schär, I think, should also be moved on as well. Yes, we do need this rebuild. But when we're signing the likes of Flop Langer, as I always call him, and Johan Missa, who is putting out a statement to say he wants to stay, he wants to prove that he's worth. Dude, you're like 29 years old. You're coming on to 30. You rushed yourself back. And not even our own medical team can say, okay, you're not ready. You're not playing. Yeah, but we'll still play you anyway. Visser and Flop Langan just need to be gone. They need to be the absolute waste of money. You have Voltemada being benched and being used in midfield out of position when he started off the season so great. If it wasn't for Voltemada's goals, I mean, again, agree or disagree, but if it wasn't for Voltemada's goals, we would probably be in that bottom 3, especially with our current form. Like I said, everyone's got an opinion. Everyone's entitled to their opinions. Me, I am on the Eddie Howe brigade. Many are still believing in Eddie. And again, you're entitled to your opinion. But yeah, my question would be, what is your ambition? And is the current state acceptable in your eyes? And why are you staying so silent? There's kind of like multiple questions in that, but it's along those lines. Our last win against Brighton was the famous 4-1 win at home back in 2023. Just think if Palace win Conference League, then it will mean Glasner has won more in 2 years than Eddie in 4, and only spending a fraction of what Eddie has. Wait, Glasner's already won 2 though, hasn't he? He won the FA Cup and he won the Charity Shield. So Community Shield, whichever one it is now. So they've already won 2. That's a long question, but I get the sentiment. Yeah, I know. I like to explain them. So yeah. Danny Welbeck. Yes, Danny Welbeck does love a goal against us. I mean, he scored a good few. He's definitely on the wrong side of 30. Yeah, he can still smash them home. We can't because we don't use a proper striker up front. Yet the rumor is that Gordon could be back as well. So that's going to be fun. Nick Voltemado, NUFC career being well and truly ruined by Eddie Howe, not playing him in the proper position, sticking him in midfield. Exactly, 100%. Murphy can't cross to save his life. Well, yeah, we should sell him to Liverpool because he's the keys to the Mercedes we sold them. So they'll probably start getting a tune out of Isak if they have Murphy. So another 125 mil, and then you can have Murphy as well. Did hear there could be a possibility that Toom will extend Gillespie's contract. They can get naffed if you want to do that. Oh, so reminds me, another aging player, Ruddy, like 40 years old, 106 years old. Come on. We definitely need to sell the players that are deemed not good enough and needed moving on in the summer window. My question to Eddie out is, who do you realistically think we could get as a replacement, given a lot of the world's biggest clubs are also looking? In terms of who to bring in, I mean, lots say Mourinho. I kind of do say Mourinho. I mean, because you got the Sir Bobby link, so he'd want to come and continue what Bobby did and potentially do a lot better with us. I think he could. He's got nothing but respect for the club. He's always said he's got nothing but respect for the club. He loves coming to St James's, and he loves his mentor, as he would call him, Mr. Robson, never Sir Bobby or Bobby. It was always Mr. Robson. Mourinho, yes, would be an ideal choice. But I also think Nagelsmann could possibly be an option, because he's even outed Eddie Howe in his press conferences for saying he's using Voltemada wrongly. Another one could be Maresca. We could go out and get him now because he's not in a job. I think Maresca could potentially do decent well for us. I feel whoever does come in now would have to be a foreign manager. I don't see us going forward with another English manager. So a foreign manager would be the ideal one. As to who, there's plenty of names out there, but you can never ever agree on a name. You can say a name and you'll always get shut down by why they won't be as good. But yes, I am Eddie out, but it's choosing the right option. I remember when Lee Charnley was still here, and when Rafa left, he came out with the comment saying, "We will make sure that we bring in the right man for the job with the same ability, if not better, as Rafa Benitez, who walked through the door." Steve fucking Bruce. Oh God. Yeah, that wasn't good from the start. But yeah, you're never going to agree on who to bring in. Realistically, I think Maresca's out of work. He could possibly do a job for us. So yeah, Maresca to say off the bat. But then obviously that they'll end up shutting me down by saying, "Oh yeah, but Maresca done this, Maresca done that." Realistically, whatever. But that'd be my option. He's out of work. Give him a job. He'll most likely want to come to stay in the Premier League, maybe, and try and help out. Murphy is nowhere near that price. I'd say about 1 million for Murphy. Oh no, you got to have at least 1 million per year on his age. So that's about what 31 mil. Problem with Big Nick is as a striker who drops too deep drops too deep, never in box, and as a cam, not mobile enough to get up to support attack or drop to help mid. He's second striker in my opinion. He's being linked with Madrid. Well, yeah, if Madrid come calling, then that's the first place you're going to go to. I'm pretty sure you would. Again, I'm pretty sure he is. My predicted 11 would be Pope, Miley, Chow, Botman, Hall, Ramsey, Tonali, Bruno, Osula, Voltamada, and Barnes. I mean, you still want to go with Pope in goal? I mean, it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. Nah. Oh, go on, Rob. You can have him. Liverpool can have him. But yeah, the midfield three would be Bruno, Tonali, and Willock. I would take Willock out because, come on, Joel Linton has now served his 2-match ban. Joel Linton will be back in that side, so you got to have that powerful front midfield three: Bruno, Joey, and Tonali. Obviously not in that order, but in another order. Front three, you got Ramsey on the left wing, Osula as a striker, and Murphy as a right wing. That is just terrible, terrible, terrible. Barney, or Harvey Barnes, as the left winger. I'd move Osula to the right wing, and yeah, I'd have the same front three as Philip there. Harvey Barnes on the left, Osula on the right, with Voltamada through the middle. For Brighton, their predicted lineup goes with Verbruggen in goal. Wafer. I call him Wafer. Wafer. Van Heck, Boss Cagley, and why have they got so many names you can't pronounce? Cat Im as the back four. Baleba and Gross as the Grosh. Pascal Grosh, yeah, that's the one. As the two centre mids or DMs. The attacking midfield line goes with Minte, former Newcastle player who never got a chance. Hinshelwood and Mitoma, with up top being Rutter. So they're definitely going to go for the 4-2-3-1 formation, us with our usual 4-3-3. So insights for both sides. Newcastle just 2 of 17. Well, Newcastle won just 2 of 17 Premier League meetings with Brighton, both at home. Newcastle have lost their last 5 matches, their worst run since January 2021. Newcastle dropped a league high 25 points from winning positions this season. Brighton are unbeaten in their last 5 matches, while Newcastle lost all 5 of theirs. Yeah, we're kind of on a losing streak, and that one sticks out the worst, dropping 25 points from winning positions. Minte guaranteed to score. We know that. We know that. We have a history of former players coming back to haunt us. And Minte score. I mean, we saw what happened after we flogged Chris Wood to Forest. He went and scored a freaking hat-trick for us, for them, when he couldn't score for us. And just as I say that, Chippers puts in that he scored. Andrew, welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Thanks for the reminder. You twat. Yeah, you're welcome. You Northern Fairy. Insights for Brighton. Brighton won 6 of their last 8 league games, scoring 2+ in each of their last 4. Brighton sixth, chasing a first ever Champions League appearance. Danny Welbeck has 13 Premier League goals this season, his best ever top flight campaign. That's his best ever for Brighton. At that age, you'd expect he might have scored more for Arsenal. Well, who knows about Arsenal? Brighton scored 10 goals in their last 5 matches, doubling Newcastle's tally in the same span. Yeah. Okay, right. So, for injured and suspended players. For Newcastle, we have Emil Kraft, season over. Shaw, season over. Tino, season over. Gordon, faking an injury, not even injured. But whatever, season over. For Brighton, Adam Webster, knee injury, early August, season over. Diego Gomez, late May, season over. James Milner, another former Toon, early May. Yeah. He's mainly a bench player now, isn't he? Solly March, I believe, also a former Toon, was on the books very young, but was told he wasn't going to get nowhere. So was released. And Stefanos, I'm not even going to bother pronouncing that, but Stefanos has a crucial ligament injury early August, so season over. So they got some decent names out, but they're still going to name a strong side. I feel so bad for Emil Kraft on the injuries and not getting enough game time in recent years. I still blame Eddie Howe for the fact that Emil Kraft was doing well in the team. He had solidified his position in the team. The same with Dubravka. He had was doing well. Had a good run of games. Both signed contracts, and as soon as the pen hit the paper, both dropped. So I'll never forgive Howe for that. Next up, we have recent form, and don't look at this side. Just don't look at this side. For Brighton, they recently beat Chelsea 3-0. They drew with Tottenham 2-2. They beat Burnley 2-0. They beat Liverpool 2-1. And they beat Sunderland 1-0. So they are scoring goals. Oh boy, here we go. For Newcastle, we lost to the Bottle Jobs Arsenal 1-0. We lost to Bournemouth, Eddie Howe's favourite team, 2-1. We lost to Crystal Palace, 2-1. We lost to Sunderland, 2-1. We lost to Barca fucking Lona, 7-2. We're on a terrible run of form. Terrible run of form. Yeah, Woodinho again. Top goal scorer for both sides, just for the Premier League, not all over. Bruno is still our top goal scorer in the Premier League. That says something, and he's been out for injured for a while. He has 9 goals this season. Has a 7.53 foot mob rating. He has a 5.06 expected goal rating. He has 4 assists and has played 25 games. Danny Welbeck is Brighton's top goal scorer with a 6.80 rating. He has 13 goals, has an XG of 11.87. He has no assists and has played 33 games. NUFC form table gone red, just like the table on the chase when a contestant gets caught. Well, I mean, yeah, you couldn't put it any better than that. Right, so that's that. Well, the other matches being played are Leeds versus Burnley. It gets played tomorrow. Burnley have just got rid of Scott Parker, so I'm going to possibly say a Leeds win on that one. Brentford West Ham should be an interesting one, but I kind of think that Brentford would get the winner in that one. Although West Ham are picking up some form and playing really well of late. So West Ham could maybe sneak something in there. Probably go for a draw. Newcastle Brighton, I'll show you my prediction a little later. Wolves and Sunderland, I really hope Wolves would win, but Sunderland have had a decent season themselves, so I'm thinking Sunderland win on that one. Arsenal versus Fulham, definite Fulham win. Definite Fulham win. Bournemouth Palace. I'm going to say Bournemouth on that one. Man United Liverpool. That should be an interesting one. Liverpool cannot turn up most times. Neither can Man United, but they've had a decent bounce since Carrick's gone now. I'd want to say draw, but maybe possibly a Man United sneak it. But other than that, I think draw. Villa Spurs, it should be Villa all the way. Chelsea Forest, again, could be an interesting one. I think Forest might edge that one. And then you got Man City Everton. Man City should win that one. And that maybe should... well, Rob says we never turn up. I don't know. I think you could probably get a draw out of that game. If not a draw, then maybe by the one goal, Man United might get it over. But I think you could draw that game. Only when the players feel like it. Oh yeah, Anthony Gordon for you. Well, he only turns up. He only wants to play when he feels like it. But I think City win, and that should be enough to give them the title. Head to head. Ay. We have 5 wins over Brighton. Brighton have 10 wins over us. And we've drawn 8 times. Last match ended in a 2-1 defeat. Previous to that, we had a 1-1 draw. Previous to that was a 2-1 defeat. Previous to that was a 1-0 defeat. Previous to that was a 1-1 draw. Previous to that was a 3-1 defeat. We have to go back as far as 29th of July, 2023. That was a club friendly. We'll skip that one. We have to go back as far as the 18th of May, 2023 in the Premier League when we beat Brighton 4-1. 4-1. And since then, apart from a friendly, we've not done good against them. Not done good at all. Couple of draws, many defeats. Phillips going 2-0 Leeds. Brentford West Ham 1-1. Wolves Sunderland 1-1. Arsenal to beat Fulham, never happening. Arsenal to beat Fulham 2-1. Bournemouth 2-0 against Palace. Man United 2-0 against Liverpool. Villa 2-0 against Spurs. Chelsea Forest 1-0. Everton City 2-1. Interesting. In the Premier League table, let's see. We're Brighton are up in 6th place, 34 played, 13 wins, 11 draws, 10 defeats, 48 scored, 39 conceded, plus 9 goal difference, 50 points. You're going to go for a 1-1 draw. You think we're going to turn up this time, Philip? Who do you think is going to grab our goal? For Newcastle, we are down in 14th place. We could be in 15th if Leeds win tomorrow night. That will take them to 43 points to our 42. We have won 12 games. We have drawn 6 games. We have lost 16 games. We have scored 46 goals. We have conceded 50. We have a -4 goal difference and sit on 42 points. Like I said, we are. We're bang smack in the middle there. We're 8 points from a European spot, and we're 8 points from relegation. So, good question, Ian. Will we finish above Sunderland? Sunderland have 46 points. They are currently 4 points ahead of us. We need to start winning. I think Sunderland will win their game at the weekend. We need to start winning for a start. On the back of 5 straight defeats. I'd love to finish above them. We all would. 12 points to play for. We could potentially finish on 54 points, which should hopefully be enough to finish in the European space, depending on how the other teams play. I don't see us finishing in the top 10, personally, truthfully, honestly. I don't see us getting maximum points in those games. It'd be great if we did. I'd love it if we did. I would love to be above Sunderland, yes, definitely. It'll definitely put out something to say that, yeah, okay, you may have got a double over us, but we still finished higher than you. But they always say the second season in the Premier League is going to be the most difficult one. So they can enjoy this season, and then we'll see how tough they are next season. Plenty to play for. Yep, like I said, there's 12 points left to play for. We need to get as many points as possible. Hopefully that starts on Saturday. Ramsey to score for us, Welbeck for them. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Ramsey. He's actually been playing pretty well until he was dropped for stupid reasons. But Ramsey, yes. I mean, to be honest, right at the start of the season, I did say waste of money, not good enough. But as the season's gone on, he's grown into the role. He's grown into the position. Yeah, he's been doing pretty well for us. Off now. No worries, Philip. Take care. I'll catch you in the next one. Bottom of the table, Wolves and Burnley have both been relegated, so they don't have nothing to play for. So they probably would end up turning up for the final games. Sunderland have yet to see the lash of PSR. She is a cruel mistress. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And they spent quite a lot when they came up, didn't they? And most of them went to AFCON. The battle for me is definitely going to go down between West Ham and Spurs for that final spot. I think Forest have just done enough after their big win against Sunderland. I think Leeds are safe. I think we're safe, even though, again, mathematically we can still. But I think it's going to be between West Ham and Spurs. The rest is absolutely fine. So that is pretty much it, I believe. So if we have a quick look at the Premier League. Let's go to the stats. Top goal scorer in the Premier League is Erling Haaland with 24 goals. Igor Thiago has 21 goals for Brentford, and Antoine Semenyo has 15. Not all for Man City, though. That is across Man City and for Bournemouth. Highest assist goes to Bruno Fernandes with 19. Ryan Cherki has 10, and Jared Bowen also has 10. If we go straight down to Dango Altara has 4 penalties awarded. Pedro has 3 penalties awarded, and Jeremy Doku has 2 penalties awarded. Harry Maguire, Max Kilman, and Mosquera all have 2 penalties conceded. Clean sheets. David Raya is top of the clean sheet board with 16 clean sheets this season. Donnarumma has 13 and Dean Henderson has 11. Alex Jimenez has Andre and James Garner all sit on 10 yellow cards each. Christian Romero is top of the red card list with 2. Surprisingly, not many red cards been given out this season. More than 2 been dished out to us to any players. So expecting to see at least a good 3 or 4 on there. But Romero is the standout winner for red cards at the minute with 2. And Caicedo, Casemiro, and got a couple of Toon players on there. Has also had a red card as well. Prime Bruno Ferret version. Well, they call him Ferret. I like to call him Sid the Sloth. Yeah. But they're the stats for the Premier League. So quickly go back to not that one. We'll quickly go back to our game. We'll do our little who will win. Obviously, I'm going to go for a Newcastle win, even though my prediction may say a little different. But before we get on to that, as it stands right now, there have been 16,248 people who have voted. 38%. It is very close. There's 1% in it. 38% have gone for a Brighton win. 25% have gone for the draw. And 37% have gone for the Newcastle win. There is 1% in it. 37 to 38%. So Brighton are slightly edging that by 1%. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's prediction time. Oh, yes. It's prediction time. Oh, God. So, drop all your predictions down below. How you think this game's going to go? And there's mine. We'll jump back straight to the other screen. We'll put that back on, or no, we'll put that back there so you can have another nosy at that. I'm sorry, I see another defeat. Brighton are doing so well against us. Brighton will turn up. Will we turn up? That is the question. Will we turn up? We didn't turn up against Bournemouth. We didn't turn up against Palace. We didn't turn up against Sunderland. Will we turn up this time round? What's the prices on them as to adverts? Depends on what item did you want? William's going for a 2-1. You're going 2-1 Brighton as well. Julie's going for a 0. You think it's going to be a ball draw, Julie? Okay, you actually think we're going to keep a clean sheet? As we're at home, we may get a point. I think there's definitely goals in it. I think goals will happen. I can't see us keeping a clean sheet. We've not kept a clean sheet in a while. I mean, anything can happen. Eddie Howe might actually want us to play decent football for once, knowing that the owners are going to be watching and his job's on the line. So, yeah. But draw, maybe. Goalless draw? I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go for a 2-1 defeat. Goal scorers. You could probably say Welbeck's going to get 1. Possibly 2. But I'll say Welbeck and Grosh for Brighton, and for us, It's difficult to say when we don't know who's going to be put out this time round. I'll say Joelinton. He's going to be the more fresher of the lot. He's rested now. He's been rested for 2 games. So I'll say Joelinton gets a goal for us. I'd love to see that. That would definitely help our goal difference, Ian. Go and win 27-0. Yes, I'll be well happy with that. That'll be a game I'll be interested to watch and have fun watching. I will definitely lose my voice in that one, scoring 27 goals. Got to finish above that other lot. Definitely. We have to finish above them. I get that. You got to admit they've had a decent season. They have a good season, but we got to do something. We lost home and away to them. At least let us finish above them. Come on. So yeah, again, Chris Kavanagh is going to be our referee. We are at home. We are a 3:00 kickoff. So unless you got one of the doohickey sites or a stick, then you ain't going to be watching that, because being 3:00, it's going to be the blackout time, which I need to get rid of the blackout. I'm sorry, they do. Why can't we watch our own games in our own country? So get rid of the blackout. So yeah, that is going to be it for this preview. I've gone for the loss, unfortunately. I hope it doesn't come true. I want us to actually put in a performance and actually turn up. Who knows what's happening at this meeting? Don't believe anything that's being said by any of the media outlets, being met by Craig Hopeless or Puke Edwards. Don't listen to anything that they're saying. This meeting's meant to be going on for 2 days. That's today and tomorrow. Until the club release an official statement, believe what the club says. Don't believe anything that's coming out, because it's a load of balls. It's a load of bull. So, guys, until next time, this has been your Newcastle United versus Brighton Hove Albion Matchday 35 preview. Do leave a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Let's build the channel up even more. Hit the notifications bell too, so you don't miss any future videos in the future. And yeah, if you're watching this at a later time, do leave your formation and who you'd like to see play on Saturday, along with your score predictions. And I saw Yasir in my local chippy. What was he getting? Did you find out what his order was? How much did he blow on it? Did he offer anyone a free chippy? I mean, that'd be decent. But yeah, great show. Cheers, William. When am I going to be back? Oh, if we lose, we'll have another little rage one where I'll get everyone on, get all the fans on, and we'll have a little rage together and vent out all that anger and leave with smiles. If we win, hey, possibly another live maybe with some positivity for once. Otherwise, we'll most likely be back for the next preview. But if you're following me on X, which is at Howay Mags TV, or on Instagram as well, at Howay Mags TV, then drop us a follow. I'll follow you back, and you'll find out when I'm going to be live then on those. But other than that, guys, take care. Try and enjoy the rest of your week. Try and enjoy the game. And whatever happens, try and enjoy the rest of your weekend as well. It's bank holiday, so enjoy Monday off as well. So that's something to look forward to. I'm going to be off on Monday. Don't know about you lot. But I'm going to have a nice long weekend. But take care. And I will catch you in the... Oh, of course, Andrew's going to go for his 7-0 win. Bet you a pint. I mean, I don't see it happening. But if it happens, I mean, yeah, pint. mean, you don't actually say a pint of, so you'll get a pint of tap water. That definitely be that definitely be what you get. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. You'll know when I'm going to go live next via X or Instagram. So, hey, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Toodles.